What is a subtle sign someone isn't a good person? My ex slowly lost all of her friends over time. She'd make new ones and then somehow burn those bridges too. She also used to gossip and talk shit about everyone she knew, including me. At least one friend who I never met thought I was scum because of what she said about me. They often criticize others but can't handle any criticism about themselves at all. When they can't apologize, anything you say to them can and will be used against you, but subtly. When they always playfully insult you, but can't handle any criticism about themselves at all. Always be aware of gossips and people who are nasty about others behind their backs. You are probably not the only person they are telling. They will probably be gossiping about you to other people. Also, if someone never has anything nice to say about other people, then they are probably saying nasty things about you behind your back. What movie character was so perfectly played by their actor that nobody could replace them for said role? Bruce Campbell as Ash Williams, J.K. Simmons as J.J. Jameson, Rowan Atkinson as Mr. Bean, Giancarlo Esposito as Gus Fring. The way he shifts from being the nice and friendly manager to a cold-blooded, almost psychopath drug lord is just incredible. Definitely one of the best antagonists of all time. Arnold as the Terminator. Patrick Stewart as Captain Jean-Luc Picard in Star Trek: The Next Generation. What is something that was once highly respected but is now a complete joke? McAfee antivirus. Ubisoft and Blizzard. Privacy. I know you're allowed to film pretty much everything, everywhere, all the time, but do y'all really need to? Working in a school. We used to respect people's privacy. Netflix supposed to end the high-cost cable. Now it's essentially just a channel you subscribe to. What do you think about school taking up an extra hour every day to teach basic, adult stuff, like washing clothes, basic cooking, paying taxes? Many won't pay attention when it comes to taxes unless it's a mandatory to pass class like it was. In my case, I had to take that class twice because I flunked the first time. Basic cooking was also taught and that was my favorite class. That's Home EC, with an added unit on taxes. We need to learn taxes in school, is such a popular sentiment, but the truth is, 1. You probably did to some degree. 2. Taxes change depending on your job, your local district, state, your country, your marriage status, and various other factors. What you get taught as a 16-year-old with a part-time job in Wyoming isn't going to go the exact same way as a 30-year-old trying to start their own business in Texas. What's important for teaching taxes is to learn how to read well, a thing that schools are already failing, so people can fill out their forms properly in basic number sense. Once again, an issue already being failed. And how to apply those basic life skills onto different things, including stuff like job applications or tax forms, but not limited to them. So when they eventually and inevitably hit a part of life that differs, they can still do it without trouble. I think anyone suggesting this has never had to teach a classroom full of kids until 3 p.m. They have full busy days and by that time they're done. They need downtime. By a certain point in the day, you're just behavior managing rather than teaching because they've had enough. And you can't blame them. Also, parents are kids' first teachers. Teachers aren't there to raise your kids. There's really no excuse for someone not knowing how to do their own laundry. Takes a few seconds to learn how to operate a washer and dryer. How about parents just doing their fucking job so that schools can concentrate on learning? When visiting America, how can an European blend in and not look like a tourist? If you're going through a major city, don't hide. Seriously, we love tourists. Wear sunscreen. I live in a sunny tourist attraction area, and the European tourists are usually severely sunburnt by day 2 or 3. In Seattle, don't use an umbrella. You must become one with the rain. United States, you can be a tourist, we don't mind. It's more sounding like a tourist than looking like one. I assume everyone is from America until they open their mouth. There is like a 97% chance no one is going to notice depending on where you're going. What would you think if someone rejected you because of your weight? While it does hurt, I understand. I'm pretty overweight and have been turned down for this reason. I think for a relationship to work, there obviously has to be attraction physically, and some extra pounds isn't for everyone. It would obviously not feel great to hear that. But there are also people out there that I'm not attracted to because of their weight. As long as they weren't insulting about it, I wouldn't really hold it against them. Whether I did something about my weight would more depend on my feelings about my weight and or if no one I was attracted to was attracted to me. Not a problem. Some people find it unattractive. Why would I be offended by that? I think I'm not their type. Depends on the rejection. I am not entitled to anybody's affection. Therefore, a rejection due to any of my individual features is okay. I am, however, entitled to be treated with respect. A rejection that ridicules me is not okay. I am also entitled to be treated equally at my place of employment. A career rejection due to my body weight would be a scandal. However, subscribe, my brothers.